All right, water signs, water signs, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Guys, keep watching so you learn the flow of how this reading is going to be. This card back here is from the Cosmic Tarot deck. The traditional Rider-Waite is down here. This represents what you need to work on in December, maybe what your vibe of your year was. And for Cancer, it's the Four of Swords, okay? And now we're going to start the Cancer reading. Oh, actually, let me wait. Then I'll roll the dice. What is difficult and what is easy, right? So it's planets and zodiac. So once you hear the reading, you'll know it. All right, guys? All right. All right, let's start Cancer zodiac reading now. All right, so let's start with the energy of the year. This is what you can notice at the end of the year, or could have been an issue that you had to learn how to master in this year, or could have been a challenge for you this year. And we're looking at the Four of Swords, okay? And the Four of Swords, it really calls for a time to reflect, right? To really think about our actions and why we're doing something, what we're doing, and why we're doing it, right? So it has to do with rest and meditation. Meditation is powerful. It's allowing you to really think about why you're doing something, what was your past actions, right? And then you're going to feel more at peace with yourself once you really look into this Four of Swords. And our words are very powerful. So we make our decisions based on the way we feel at a certain time, right? And we're just, you know, people usually just try to do the best that they can, right? When they're making these decisions. So it's a time, you feeling that you needed a time to kind of be by yourself, to think and to be clear. Now, let's see what December has to say. Okay, so December, you really want some form of stability, okay? Some form of harmony, all right? And that being in your home, your marriage, your relationship, that's really important for you. And the need to, you know, be okay financially is going to be a big issue, okay? And to keep that flow of money, work, and just, you know, prosperity in your life. And December is a time for you to make a decision about, you know, your life purpose, your life, how you're going to really go about your life right now. And of course, things will always change, so nothing has to be concrete, but it's just a renewed look at how you're going to work and how you're going to, what career you're going to do, how you're going to work, how you're going to put your time into really building yourself. A lot of us will, you know, hit a point in our lives where we're trying to make a new change for ourselves. So you'll definitely do that. And then you're also looking at your friendships as well, and how you communicate with the people closest to you. And really, I feel like some of you have already gotten rid of people in your life that were just, you know, you learned what you could and it was time to move on. And now you're creating a more comfortable space for yourself and you're just moving straight ahead with that. Oh my gosh, you guys I shuffle these, so I'm not even tripping. Like, this is the second time that two of the same cards pop up, Four of Swords. So then, yeah, the need to rest is really important, and to rethink. And I feel like a lot of you have rethink the way that you've been thinking, and it's just making a new change for you, and you're welcoming, you know, happiness and love into your life, and you're focusing on your work, okay? And just really being focused on being creative also. All right, what's easy? Pluto is easy, letting go. Oh, I don't know what that was. I gotta shuffle. Pluto, okay? Pluto is like really letting go, transformation, rebirth. Venus is about your work structure and your life structure. That's going to be easy for you because you recognize it and you're going to do it. Damn it. Maybe that really wasn't. What's going to be hard? What's going to be hard is really looking at your north node. It's still like a directional thing. And, you know, we're retraining our mind. So that's kind of hard, right? And I say we because I really care for all the zodiac signs. I'm not a Cancer, but I know a lot of Cancer zodiacs and I love them. So, you know, the north node is all about, you know, that Jupiter energy about expanding and growing, right? It can tap into that. And it's the head of the dragon, that north node. And it's really about you moving forward into your future, right? And Gemini will help you. So if you know a Gemini that you vibe with, they're there for you and they will help you, all right, on that journey moving forward, encouraging you to be creative and happy because they're just light and they want to be, you know, they are just fun, you know, at their best. They are fun and that energy is good for you. All right, so let's go on now to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. All right, the energy for December for you is the Nine of Cups. Isn't this card beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Nine of Cups, okay? The Nine of Cups is about feeling satisfied with your accomplishments and also knowing that your wishes will come true or having a wish that was manifested, okay? And just feeling content. So it's either an energy that some of you are working towards or already experiencing or will experience, of course, you know, in December. And filling yourself with gratitude will bring more things coming in, right? And this is good. So I'm wishing you guys all the best with that. All right, so let's vibe through this reading. So in December, we want to close out this calendar year because, you know, enough people are vibing under this, but really there's a 13-month, right, year. So, all right. So you really want, if you want to set your intention, fine, set the intention, but know that you'll have to set it again when the new year starts, which is the lunar new year. Okay. That's the most powerful, right? So let go of judgments, right? Judgments is a very strong energy. And let's see, because I shuffle these cards, let's see if you get the Nine of Cups again. Who had two of the same cards? Libra had it, and so did Cancer right before you, Scorpio. So let's get to it. So letting go of judgments, self-judgments, other people's judgments, right? And just know that for sure there is an end, there is a beginning. Know for sure that you can't please all the people all the time. It just doesn't happen, okay? You have a choice to make, okay? Most of you have a choice to make, and this choice is about either you go forward or you're not going to be going forward, but you still need to communicate this action, but be prepared and trust your intuition, plan ahead as you move ahead. Some of you might not listen because you have this Knight in motion here, the Knight of Swords, and try not to be in a haste, in a rush. Try not to let your opinions overshadow how you think and your action. That's not going to be great for you. It blocks all of your true hopes and any kind of new possibilities and your life purpose also. So letting go of negative thoughts, you know, not thinking that one thing or one way has to be the only right way. And know that your words hold power. So just be mindful of what you're thinking, what you're saying, but know that you have the power to channel this Queen of Swords energy and know that the way that you see things will be correct once your mind is really clear and you're in that balanced mode. To be in this Queen energy, you have to be balanced. You have to be aware, okay? And it's like tapping into this powerful air sign energy. If you have a very powerful air sign in your chart, then you're a quick thinker, okay? And know that you will have to be clear and focused to make the best decision that you can, all right? And realizing once again that your words do hold power. What is your message? Because you're getting a lot of swords here. So where are you putting your energy towards? And you know, being open-minded is great, but make sure that you have a strong or clear purpose of where you're going, and you want to win. You want to have this work, what you're reaching for, okay? But at the same time, just be mindful of, just protect your energy. I think that what this is saying is protecting your energy along the way, maybe not talking too much about your plans, just really doing doing what it is that you want to do, right? And from there, you will be connecting to people that are on their own path, right? And accomplishing their goals and moving ahead. So you want to make sure that you're not saying too much of what you're doing, but just being in it and doing it, okay? This is what's going to prove a little bit more difficult, is the Gemini and the moon. So it's all about emotion. So make sure that your emotion is good. Anyone that you work with, any air signs, right? So maybe there's need for more communication, because that Gemini is about communication. So maybe there's not enough communicating and not enough sharing of emotions, of what's really going on. Okay, so all right, and what can be positive. Okay, so an Aquarius, which is another air sign, and the sun. So Aquarius would be about thinking more positively about the future, and also doing things that work, that not everyone will agree with, but is something that works. And the sun is all about your own energy, your own strength, your ability to really work on yourself. Okay, so it's a lot of self energy that will be very positive for you, and a renewal, just like, you know, letting go, and the new year represents that new start. So it's just a new kind of rise, right? And you think of, like, by December 25th, the sun is like going up again, right? It's rising again, rising all the way up for spring in the northern hemisphere, right? So it's like that shift. All right, and just being aware that that change is coming, and for that spring to set that even more powerful affirmation or New Year's resolution for yourself. All right, Scorpio, yay! All right, next is Pisces. All right, Pisces, this is it. All right, so Pisces, yes. All right, your card, the message for December, and maybe what is reflecting out at the end of the calendar year, the Princess of Wands from the Cosmic Tarot deck. And the Princess of Wands is the Page of Wands. And this is asking you to look at how you really don't need anyone's approval to do something that you want. Just think for yourself, feel for yourself, have that fire within you, right? That will inspire you. It's good to, you know, share things with people and be courteous to let them know, if they're close to you, what shifts and changes you're going to make. And it seems like you're going to make one, because you have the World card right here, which brings it back to the Fool, which is, you know, a brand new start, maybe completing something. Okay, so this Princess of Wands, or the Page of Wands, is really saying to you, okay, this is the message that you have to have for yourself, is this new discovery, this new inspiration, this new idea, right? And just feeling free and having a limitless type of mind of where you're going and where you want to be. Having it next to, let's move forward. So the World card, it's like there's this new start for you, okay? A new start that you're going to put yourself on. Maybe you feel like you've had enough of one thing, or that there's a need for a change, right? And the most important person to communicate this with is yourself, and preparing yourself for that next journey of where you want to be and where you're going. Okay, so it's just preparing yourself for this new journey, and, you know, your belief and your strong passion is going to push you through to where you need to be. So remember that there's a give and take, especially when it comes to what you believe in, and then it bleeds over, or it flows over into your friendship. So be mindful with money, spending, giving and taking, especially if you're sharing a space with someone, and just be mindful of your friendships, right? And it should be good. It should be a good match, and you want to make sure that it's a good match, not just in words, but in writing as well. Okay, because once things start to move into motion, that energy is already there. It's strong, right? And make sure that you have your limits. You set your limits, right? Even though you are excited, you still don't forget setting some kind of limit, or just let others know, you know, what your limits are, right? You have to have some kind of barrier, especially in your relationship, so no one will cross that line, right? But you'll be able to manifest, to accomplish and achieve the things that you want. So there's a lot of new potential for you, and mostly in your work. There'll be and for some of you, it's not what you plan to do, but it's actually going to work out better for you than what you've planned for yourself. And it's going to have to do something with you maybe talking more than you're comfortable with. It's going to be something where you see the growth, and you really don't have to be stressed about it. It's just things are just going to flow a lot better for you in the coming new year. Okay, and most of you will feel that change, that shift by March. Okay, what works easy for you? What works easy for you is connecting to your South Node. Okay, and your contracts. Again, the contracts are coming up. Okay, with the South Node. Contracts are really important. So make sure you have things in writing that protects you along this new journey, and just do things right. And the thing with Pisces that could be very powerful is knowing what you don't want to be responsible for, right? In a sense. So then you would have someone else will do what their most strengths are, or their most powers are, and you want to set your future up for you that works for you. Don't try to be what someone else think that you should do. And I just feel like adding that if someone is forcing you to do something you don't want to do, say that you're not good at, I don't know, putting things together, and someone's trying to make you feel like, oh yeah, well you should be able to do that. No, if that's the case, that person just wants to see you struggle. So know what works for you. And with Pisces, you have to play your position, right? Don't feel like you have to prove anything to anyone, because I feel that person just wants you to struggle. I know what I'm talking about, because I've experienced it. And when you realize it, you're like, whoa, I wouldn't want to put anyone through anything that's just not good for them, right? So tap into that South Node, your past life karma. Don't do things that's familiar to you just because you feel you have to, and if you know it's not good. So I feel like this World card already is, saying it quite well, and the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Okay, so the Sagittarius energy can be very forceful, right? So just being mindful of feeling overpowered in a sense, and realize the power of that sign, and you can kind of flip it to make that energy work better for you. But always get away from the negativity, but just recognize how that can be a positive change for you. Okay, what's a positive thing? I hope I did this right. Leo, right? Leo is a positive thing, and Uranus. Okay, so Leo is very strong, another fire sign that's very strong, very powerful. And the funny thing is that the Leo, sometimes the Leo and the Sagittarius energy cannot vibe together. So whoever this Leo is, you can vibe with them a lot more, and they're very powerful, helpful, and inspiring. Okay, and the Uranus energy is again another powerful planet and energy that's teaching you to really stand up for yourself, to let go of any thoughts where you think that, oh, I'm not this based on my zodiac. And that's another video that I want to tap into, because I learned this from someone else. You can switch. You don't have to be say, okay, I only vibe with this because this is my zodiac sign. You can, if you realize in this life that, hey, this is a little bit more powerful for me, then you can vibe with that zodiac sign or that energy that is most powerful, that will help you through whatever you're going through. And that's why it's important to study your chart. So this Uranus energy is saying, you know, say no, rebel against, you know, in a positive way, like say no to what doesn't work, and let that be that. All right, guys. So I want to thank you for watching this video, and I wish everyone a good December, and I'm really excited about making the New Year's reading video. So I'm really excited for that. So it's going to be each, 12 different videos. So that's going to be really cool. So I'm going to put aside the time to do that and have it out for you guys. I'm really excited. All right. Happy December. Peace.